Hi, my name is Smilin Observer, and I'm coming to you with a little bit of news. When it happened, I don't want people to be left with questions. I want them to know the reasons and the whys, so there's no speculation. There's no easy way to say this, but I've decided for the time being that it is necessary that I leave the ASMR community. But don't get me wrong, I don't want to say that I'm never coming back. I'm just saying that I'm stepping away for the time being. I don't have anything prepared. All of this is off the cuff. But those of you who follow me on Facebook and maybe on Twitter and on Instagram may already know this. Should already know this. Probably already know this. But I know there are many of you that aren't following me. So last week Friday, I admitted myself into the emergency room, and the diagnosis as it stands, there's still more testing to be done, but as it stands, I suffered a deep vein thrombosis. And for those of you who aren't medical students or in the medical profession and have no idea what a thrombosis is, I know it sounds like an instrument of some sort, but what it is a blood clot. So I am currently being treated for a blood clot in my lower right leg. And if you know, well, those of you who are medical students or are in the medical profession, or even who may even know about this, you know that a blood clot is a very, very serious thing. I'm actually, and like I said, there's more testing to be done to find out exactly what it is. But all symptoms point to a blood clot. And blood clots and major health issues such as these, be they brought on by stress or whatever, it doesn't matter. When you hear about them, it's like, wow, that's terrible, because it's happening to somebody else. But when it happens to you, it opens your eyes and it gives you a certain perspective on life. That being said, my perspective has caused me to focus on me, to look at where my life is going, where it started, all the things that happened and where it's headed. And I'm the kind of person that when I start something, I either don't finish it or I finish it. And many times I don't finish it because I look at it from I look at where is it taking me, where is this going? Like for instance, I studied martial arts very, very, very briefly, so that doesn't mean I know martial arts, but to whatever degree I studied it. But then I began to look at the long range scope of this thing, and I'm like, where is this taking me? What's the purpose? What if I become as good as Bruce Lee? But what if I never getting any fights? Don't get me wrong, martial arts is good to know when the time comes, but looking back on my life, I can think of a handful of instances where I actually needed to use it. And the major instances where I actually needed to use it was when I was in training. So, and that's just me. That's just the way I think. But I'm beginning to look at ASMR like that. I love the community. I love the people in it. But for me, I don't necessarily see an end. That's something that I can consider highly productive. I mean, where's it taking me? You know, what's the end? You know, what's my purpose? Am I trying to move into bigger things? You know what I'm saying? And I realize that I don't have a whole lot of role plays out there. I'm not necessarily trying to become an actor or get into Hollywood or be an entertainer of that sort. So I realize that the end that I see in ASMR isn't necessarily an end that I view that's necessary for me. Don't get me wrong, physically ASMR has helped a lot. I will continue to watch ASMR videos. I will continue to comment on videos and no, I'm not leaving the Outlaws. I am not leaving the ASMR Outlaws. I will still be a part of the group. I just won't be doing any collaborations with anyone. Now, I already agreed to do some collaborations, and I'm going to talk to those specific people, but I have to step away from that right now. My track history with collaborations have been spotty at best. I was supposed to do a Joker role play with ASMR Nowhere, and I filmed the video. I don't remember if I even sent it to him, and I feel really bad about that. And I think he went ahead with the project and with the other collaborators, but I feel really bad about that. And then there was another project that someone mentioned um, on on Reddit. I wanted to be a part of that, but as it stands, I've already missed the deadline. Now, I have agreed to do a interview with Cabot, and I'm still going to do that interview. But I also agreed to do a collaboration with Scarlet Whispers, and I'm supposed to be doing a collaboration with the ASMR Outlaws, and that collaboration is about the never-ending story. Aside from the interview with Cabot, I'm going to have to respectfully step away and decline to do any other. Oh, my neighbors will be laughing kind of loud. But I'm going to have to respectfully decline and step away from doing any collaborations, even for the future projects. Currently, I need time for reflection. I need time to get my head straightened out. I need time to focus on other things. I have another idea in mind for something that I want to do on YouTube. It just won't be ASMR. So I'm going to back away from ASMR, and I'll probably move forward with that project. And it won't be ASMR related. It's actually going to be very different from anything you guys are used to. So, and I'm not even going to mention it here because it's it's just an idea right now. It's something that I want to do, but just trust me for right now. It's just I'm just kind of filling you in, letting you know. I just have to step away from it all right now because I need time to focus and to gather my thoughts and to do some studying and get some things together before I move forward with anything else. Don't get me wrong. Later on, be it an hour from after I post this, or a week, a day, a month, a year, I may produce another ASMR video and then upload it. And then you'll be like, oh, Smilin Observer's back. I may. Then again, I may not. And then my channel will go 5 years without me posting anything. But that's okay. What I'm saying is, the reason why I'm putting this out there is because I don't want you to wonder what happened to Smilin Observer. I don't want there to be any question, well, where's Smilin Observer? And then if I pop up and do something, everyone's like, oh, there you are, where have you been? You know, why did you abandon us? And I say this because there's a YouTuber, he's pretty big, J. Kim is Yellow. I used to watch one of his videos, a video where he was parroting Michelle Phan, and that was one of my first experiences on YouTube with ASMR. I watched the video over and over and over again because just the music and then hearing him talk and joke, it just relaxed me. So that was one of my first experiences with ASMR, even though that was not an ASMR related video, but just the way that he did it. And he's such a entertaining guy. So yeah, I followed him for a while, and then all of a sudden he stopped making videos, and he didn't make videos for like a long time. And then all of a sudden he made a video and posted it on YouTube. And just reading the comment section, I was like, whoa, people were offended. They seemed like it was brutal. It was like someone, some of what I read made me think, and it made me think of someone that's just mad, and they were like, you don't get to go away and then just come back with no explanation. I'm like, whoa, you don't know what's going on in the man's life, why he stopped making videos, why he disappeared. You know, you just have no idea, and then all of a sudden he makes a video and you're just so demanding, you know, how dare you, you're offended. Wow, really? I mean, cut him some slack. So I guess I kind of want to avoid comments like that. But this is it. I'm just stepping away. As of right now, everything is fine. I got a follow-up appointment, and I'm gonna go see my doctor and get things straightened out. But don't worry about it. So if you don't see me, that's why. All right. So I really appreciate ASMR Duck. You are a very special person. I really appreciate you. Just getting a response from you, it's just like, well, you make me feel, I might have lost some words all of a sudden. You make me feel appreciated. Not that anybody else does, but out of all the Outlaws and that goes without saying, there are others too, but just thinking about the Outlaws specifically, ASMR Duck, she's really in my mind, the adhesive that holds us together. I mean, she makes, and not just me, she makes everyone feel like, they're important and that we're important to her, and that, and I want her to know that, she's important to us. And I'm looking forward to meeting up with her and her husband, meeting them for the first time face to face. So that should be fun. And but anyway, I know goodbyes are awkward, but it is what it is. But I'm not giving up on you guys. I'm not. Um, I'm gonna leave my channel up. You'll still be able to watch my videos if you so choose. Um, I won't be accepting too many more Facebook posts. That's why I removed the Facebook link from YouTube, because I didn't want my channel to get away from me. And I already have enough family and friends that I actually know and have spent time with in person who don't really speak to me on Facebook, and that's a two-way street. I don't really speak to them either, but it is what it is. The algorithm on Facebook is just kind of weird, and if you have almost 1,000 friends like I do, then you know you get the people as you can, and the ones that you can't get to, you just don't get to. But yeah, I just want to keep things to a dull roar on Facebook. I'm very selective of who I add on Instagram. Um, I've been getting a lot of requests to follow me from people, and then I check out their Instagram page, and there's nothing but pictures of naked ladies. If you have pictures of naked ladies all over your Instagram, don't even friend request me, because I'm not going to add you. I'm just not. Um, and turns out they'll post a link, and I'll follow the link, and it leads me to some porn site. Nope. You don't get to follow me. I won't let you follow me, and I won't follow you. So it is what it is. But I'm pretty sure most of those are just bots. But so yeah, I'm just kind of trying to keep things to a dull roar. And I had this in my hand. I was going to show you guys what it is that I'm taking. It's this stuff called enoxaparin. Enoxaparin. And it's, I don't know if you can see that or not. It's actually a needle with some chemicals in it that help thin my blood. And it is what it is. It's something that I've been taking, and I have to inject it into myself. I'm not afraid of needles, but when the nurse was telling me about it, she looked nervous, and she was telling me, we have to make sure that you can inject yourself. Otherwise, they weren't going to let me go home, and I did not want to spend the night in the hospital. So she taught me how to inject myself, and then she took it off and showed me how to make sure there's no air bubbles in it. Squeeze some of it out, and then she taught me how to grip the fatty part of my lower abdomen, and she said if you grip it, it hurts less. And I'm like, oh my goodness. And she was like, you ever inject yourself before? And I was like, no, I've never had to stick myself with anything before. Everything that I've stuck myself with have all been by accident. So I gripped myself, and I took the needle, took a deep breath, and I slowly put it onto my skin and pushed it on down. And I guess I did it a little bit too fast, but I was like, and then she was like, well, you don't have to do it that fast. And I was like, oh, okay. And so I just slowly squeezed it in, And then when I thought it was empty, I pulled it out, and then she showed me the rest. But after that first injection, I was like, oh, that's nothing. It's easy. So I've been injecting myself, and I have 2 left. I have to take one every 12 hours. So I got 24 hours worth of medication right there. But it'll be all right because I have to go back to the doctor tomorrow, and I got to schedule these appointments. My boss has been on vacation, so I gotta talk to him and explain to him what's going on and why I left the site. He'll understand, and he should understand. Dude almost died on your site, so I'm sure you don't want that. Anyway, long story short, I love you guys. You guys are awesome. I've appreciated everyone who's viewed, especially those of you who've commented. Some of you have left some interesting comments. A few of you have left some unwanted comments. But I'm pretty sure those are just trolls. Such is life. You go on the internet, you're gonna run into people. But I appreciate you too, because you taught me how to have thicker skin on the internet. You have to have thick skin to be on the internet, because people are gonna say things, and you can let it upset you and run you off the internet, or you can just be like, that guy's an idiot, and then move on. So thank you all for your input, be it good or bad. And who knows, if you could find me on my other channel that I'm going to start, kudos to you. But I'm not planning on inviting anybody else over. I just kind of want to do this thing and a more focused thing. I believe we're all spiritual people. Before this deep vein thrombosis thing, life didn't seem so fragile. I believe that's because a part of us, that eternal part of us, which is our soul and our spirit, knows that we're going to live forever. And we are. But this physical flesh that we wear, these bones and skin and sinews that we have, ligaments and whatnot, that's not going to live forever. So ASMR, from what I've seen, it really helps you physically, and to whatever degree spiritually it helps you. But there's something deeper to the spiritual, and that is what I'm going to cater to on my next channel that I start. That more spiritual aspect, and specifically religious things. As most of you know, I believe in God. I haven't judged any of you that don't believe in God. That's why when I start my new channel, I'm not going to even invite you guys over. It's not that you're not welcome. You're always welcome on anything that I do on YouTube. It's just that many of you do not believe the way that I believe, and I have not judged you for it, and you've not judged me for my beliefs. So that's fine with me. But I'm going to start my channel, and my new channel, and it's going to be for whoever wants to listen, whether they agree or disagree. I'm going to say what I'm going to say, and people are either going to love me or hate me. So that's more than I intended to tell you. But it's okay. I guess I'm still talking because the longer I talk, the more I get to be with you guys in this ASMR format. But it's okay. I'm about to sign off in a minute. But I want you to know, again, I love and I appreciate all of you. I wish you the best. Good luck in your future endeavors. But as for me, for right now, I'm gonna have to back away. So I'm gonna say good night and be careful playing Pokemon Go. Be careful. All right, don't play Pokemon Go and drive. You can't do it. I know. I've tried. It's not good. Don't drive and play Pokemon Go. That's terrible. Now, if you're riding and you're playing, that's fine. But don't drive and do it. It's stupid. It's real, real stupid. But, you know, it is what it is. Well, this is Smilin Observer. And I'm out.